Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles love reading for my dearest Cancers where we take a look at your past, your present, your future. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, my lovely Cancers. So if you're after one, I have those links in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through. All right, so some of my Cancers, you've been dealing with rejection, or maybe you just recently rejected someone, or you lost passion for a connection. All right, your past person, the devil energy, Capricorn. Okay, so you may have been dealing with a Capricorn, or I'm kind of getting, it could be somebody here who was kind of stubborn, or they were pessimistic about love or about the connection. I'm also getting a little bit of a, they could have had vices, or maybe they're a bit of a workaholic. Your advice is to focus on finding balance right now and really prioritizing balance and reciprocity in your relationships, Cancer. And you have the Seven of Wands, fire energy coming towards you. So you may have somebody here who's really got your back, Cancer, but we'll see. And we have the Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. I do feel a lot of my Cancers, because of this rejection, whether you walked away from someone or they walked away from you, it just feels like, it's been really draining. Some of you, even your health may have suffered here because of this, or maybe even when you were with this person, because I can definitely see an energy of overgiving. And I just feel too, I feel like this person, maybe an earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, they just weren't putting in the time and the effort is kind of what I'm getting, or they just left you feeling very drained. All right, so let's see. Clear. Ooh, we've got the Moon card. So trust your intuition, Cancer. All right. I feel a lot of you've been through like a difficult time here with this rejection, whether again they rejected you or you rejected them. I feel like you've been through a bit of a time of like self-reflection, maybe some depression, some anxiety has crept in because of that. But there's definitely been an ending, but I do feel like you're working on finding balance here. Okay, and I do feel a lot of you recognize that you did move away from a karmic situation. Look at you, Cancer, you're in alignment. You're about to have a breakthrough after this disappointment. And yeah, and I just feel like you were, I just feel like you did all the work in the past. And I know as a fellow Cancer, we do tend to overgive, especially when we love hard, we love deep, we're very selfless in relationships. So I feel like here, like you're working hard on moving forward and moving on from this, and from somebody who most likely just didn't put in the effort with this devil energy. Your person, they do want to communicate. I do feel this is somebody who would want to have a second shot. They might be missing you. And we see the Ten of Pentacles because they're realizing, Cancer, that you are offering them the world. You probably made them like a nice home, created a beautiful space for you two to get together, whether it's to make love, whether it's to have dinner. I just feel like they're recognizing here that they missed out on an opportunity with somebody here who was long-term. That was the real deal. All right, so be aware, because again, you might be getting some sort of message from this person or messages from this person. Spirit's advice is to prioritize balance here, Cancer, with the Six of Pentacles. And, the past person, I do feel like may come in for healing. Now, if you feel like you need an apology, I do feel like it would be important to accept it. But I also feel that there's a little bit of an energy of avoidance here, because I do feel like it was a heartbreaking situation. But I also just feel like this connection made you feel drained. And a lot of you lost passion for this person. And a lot of you've healed from this connection, or you are healing from this connection. So even if they do reach out, I do feel like there's a little bit of a warning here. Now, of course, those of you that do want a second chance with this past person, I mean, it might be something worth fighting for, because I do think you probably will get a message here around the holidays. But you also have somebody new who's romantic. We have this Knight of Cups. So they could be a younger water sign, although they certainly don't have to be. But you definitely have a new romantic offer here. And the Seven of Wands, this is somebody who wants to fight for you, Cancer. All right, so let's see. We have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so a lot of you, this is going to be your wish fulfillment. Some of you are going to be not so sure if this is something that's going to lead to a higher level of commitment. And it could be because there's a little bit of an age difference here, Cancer. Some of you, you're just not going to be trusting this because I do feel like it might be too good to be true, or it might feel that way. Now, they could be a Libra, but I actually feel like this new energy is karmic justice. All right, I really do. I feel like you've got this new energy that it feels like karmic justice. But let's get into your oracle cards and see what else you need to know. So general messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers when it comes to their love lives, please. Initial spark. So there's potential in a person or a situation to develop into something in the future. How you approach it is up to you. So maybe you've already sensed this potential here with somebody, the Seven of Wands energy. But again, there's something here you might not be trusting. I don't know, like it could be an age difference, or maybe it's just like the circumstances around this new connection. There's definitely been a spark. All right, but I feel like my Cancers, you're like, I don't know. I don't know, is this the real deal? Is this something I should be investing in? All right, and honor your ancestors. So your ancestors may really help you at this time, Cancer. You know, to help give you some clarity and guidance about, you know, whom you should choose or how you should proceed. You can connect with your ancestors like through prayer and meditation. Remember, when we pray, we're asking for answers. When we meditate, we receive those answers. But Spirit's saying, Cancer, you actually have a bright future ahead. There are no limits to what you can have. Believe in your dreams and success will follow. And I kind of feel like this has to do with that initial spark with somebody here that you're kind of questioning whether or not this is something that you should do, right? Or you should, you know, invest in. And again, I'm not sure if that's because there's an age difference. I'm not sure if that's because there's a cultural difference, or it just feels too good to be true, or just, you know, just feels really exciting, but a little bit of that pessimism creeping in here. So let's see, what are the lessons that you needed to learn from this past connection, Cancer? Empathy. See another's perspective and demonstrate compassion for what they're experiencing. Cancer, I would be very surprised if you were not empathetic to this person. So you may have been dealing with somebody who was kind of cold, or somebody who didn't put themselves in your shoes. A lot of you may have told this person that you needed more, or you needed to, you know, you needed more from them, or needed more from the connection. And I kind of feel like this is an energy of them ignoring you, or, you know, not listening to you until it was too late. I can certainly tell you this past person is regretting it. And we see openness. Be open to hearing and sharing suggestions, which might be exactly what this situation requires. I kind of feel like this person didn't hear you, Cancer. And a lot of you, I feel like you gave this person a number of warnings, okay, about something, you know, not getting enough attention, not getting, you know, this person may not have shared their time, their energy, their love, their money, their resources. You know, it feels like they were kind of closed off to the connection until it's too late. And I can certainly tell you they are regretting it, okay? They're regretting it. And again, a lot of you, they may reach out. It's coming out a lot, but we are doing these readings during Mercury retrograde, which is ending on the 15th of December, although there is a shadow period there. But, you know, the holidays tend to make people kind of nostalgic. So let's see, what is your advice and guidance here? I just kind of feel like Spirit's telling you to hold back when it comes to this past person, because I do feel like you've got this exciting romantic love offer coming in that may feel a little bit too good to be true, but we'll see. When it comes to this past person, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So some of my Cancers here, you're trusting in the journey. You're trusting that Spirit's got your back. And a lot of you, you've really transformed some pain and disappointment into healing. All right. And I feel like you've already sort of accepted the situation as a moot point with this past person, right? Like that you didn't get your needs met. And I feel like your love life is transforming because of that, because you're creating space for something new here. And Spirit's saying, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So with this new energy, a lot of my Cancers, you're going to fill in each other's gaps. I'm getting like a really strong yin-yang energy. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And some of my Cancers, it might feel a little bit scary. It might feel a little bit too good to be true here. All right, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. What else do we need to know about this new person? Or how might my Cancers be able to identify this new person coming their way? So they could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius energy in their chart. So there's definitely going to be a strong intellectual connection. This person definitely thinks outside of the box. Get ready to have really good, long conversations, Cancer. There could be see, I was picking up on that with that Page of Cups. There could be a generational difference here, all right? And they may have strong air in their chart, most likely Aquarius, although we have Libra coming through really strong. But despite there being an age difference, especially if this person's a bit younger than you, Cancer, this person is still a leader. They're comfortable taking charge. They're confident in their decisions. They may be, you know, they get looked up to at work, or they are looked up to at work, or they have a pretty good position. And not all of you is there an age difference, right? Because I am reading for a lot of you, but I also feel like you and this person are just going to connect so powerfully on the mental level. And again, that might be where you feel like, oh my gosh, is this real? I haven't had this kind of conversation, this type of good conversation and connection in a really long time. So Cancer, get ready. I feel like this is gonna, you know, knock your socks off a little bit. And like I said, a lot of you, you're not gonna really not be believing that it's true, or it's really happening, or it's, you know, it might feel too good to be true. So let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers. All right, so yeah, with that past connection, you know, this is outdated thinking. I kind of feel like the message is like, you know, it's said and done. That's kind of what I'm getting. Excuse me, Cancer, sorry about that. Some shaman burps, my apologies. But I just kind of feel like it also is like this, it's gonna just go back to the same old here with this person. I don't think, I mean, even though they're experiencing karmic justice, I kind of feel like I just feel like it's old news is kind of what I'm getting. All right, and a lot of my Cancers, you're just meant to stay in this single energy. Live in the moment, have fun. Somebody's gonna be seeing you doing that and falling in love with you. All right, and there's gonna be a rejuvenation here to your love life. So get ready for a new phase. There's this transformation, there's this growth. I think a lot of you, you're changing your mind about the past person. But again, some of you, there might be reconciliation if that's what you really want, but that's not really the energy that I'm getting, okay? And it does look like somebody, you know, if you may have been left heartbroken by what you've been through, but more so I feel like, you know, that past energy realized too little too late, Cancer, what they had. And it feels like there's something new and exciting and very, very special coming towards you. So let's see, what's the potential outcome here of this, with this air energy for my Cancers? Twin flame union. So heart, body, mind, and soul. Yeah. And I kind of feel like in that past connection, one of those was missing. And I feel maybe it was that mind, that mental connection. Although some of you, that may not be the case. But I don't have a rolly chair, so I just had to move my chair if you heard that. Sorry, it's just... Anyway, with this twin flame union, I do feel like you've got a very, very special connection coming towards you. It's really intense. Friend zoned. You may start off as friends with this person, okay, and it develops into something more. Maybe you've already met this person who's coming towards you, but you may have been involved with somebody else and you may have friend zoned them. But I actually feel too, if that past person does come around, that you are probably going to friend zone them, because I don't see you having passion for them anymore. Too much water under the bridge. And this new person is going to spend a lot of quality time with you, Cancer. And I feel like that past person definitely didn't, all right? And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit's telling you, Cancer, open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. And I feel Spirit saying be very open to this air energy coming your way. All right, I'm going to leave it there, my lovely Cancers. Sending you love and light. Take care.